Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel, Susan Diamond Paints. This is your spoiler warning. This is day 2, Chart to Art, Diamond Art Studio UK. Ghost Doing Stuff by the Teeny Weeny Cross Stitch. This is your spoiler warning. So if you don't want to watch this, go on to your next video. Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel, Susan Diamond Paints. We are doing the Ghost Doing Stuff, Teeny Weeny Cross Stitch, Diamond Art Studio UK Limited, and I have it covered up because this is your spoiler warning. So the next grouping we're going to do is I have the next 10 uncovered. I may pull down and do 10 underneath it, I'm not really sure yet, just to see how the video goes, but we are going to do what I have uncovered first is the first grouping of 10 for the next square section over in this square section. So again, spoiler warning, here we go. You get to see the first 10 when we had it from the first day to the now second group of 10 next door in the door. Alright, so the first color I have highlighted is the square. The square is in the second tray, so we're going to close the first tray up, open up the second tray, get us some squares out. That's that green color. Pour me some out. Okay. Alright, so the squares, start off here at the top. We're going to come across. Right here is where we're going to start. It's all the way across, so we're going to do 10 right here. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then 10. So now you know that it is a true 10 by 10. Second row, we're going to do one right here, and then we're going to skip 2 and do 1, and then the next row we're going to do 1 right here, 2, skip 2, 1, 2, do 2 right here, right there. And then the next row is 2 over here, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we skip 1 and do 2, 1, 2. Next row is going to be 1 underneath here, and skip 1 and do 1. Skip 1, do 1. Shake my tray up here. And then the next row is 1 longer than this right here. So we're going to come over with it all the way to the end. So that should be 6. Right there. And then we're going to skip 2 and do 1. Right there, and pull that one back down. Skip 2, do 1. And then we're going to go to the next to last, well, the next to last row, not the last row. So we do 1 right here, and then we do 1 right there, and we're skipping 2, 1, 2, and do 1 right there. And those are all the squares. So let me highlight them. Alright, I'm going to choose the scent symbol. That's the one I'm going to do next. So we go right there with that one. Get over. Ooh. Okay, scent symbol. Then second row. Pour a few of these out. Let's see if that's enough. Alright, so we'll shake this up. Alright, so the scent symbol is up here at the top. we're going to do 1, 2, and then we're going to do 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And then we're going to go underneath that. I'm going to do 1 right there and 1 right there. So that's the 2. Okay, and then we're going to go underneath. Right here, I'm going to do 2. Check these up where I can see them. Down and scrolled over. And then we're going to do 1 right here. And then 1 right here. And then we're going to come over here. Let's see where I'm at. So I should be highlighting this already. 1, 2. That's 1, 2, 3. That's 1, 2, and that's 1, 2, and that's 2. Got it. All right, let me highlight these really quick so I know that I've done them before I get myself confused. So I should have 2 right there and 3 right there, and I do. So these have been done. And then these right here. All right, so I have 1, 2, and then 1 right there. And I skip 1 and do 1. And let me dig out of the pot. Okay, I have skipped. Alright, I got 2 in that one right there. Alright, I got this right here. So I have 1 right here. Yep. Skips 2. 1, 2. Right there, so I got these done. These done right here. So I have 1 more. If I can get it, yep. And it will go right there. Next to that one. Okay. Alright, and we will check mark that one. Okay, so I also have the squiggly here. Got a few. Let me pour them in a tray. There we go. Let me search for it here. Highlighter. So I can highlight them. Alright, so the squiggly line, I have 1 right here. And then 1 right here. And then we have 1 right here. Okay, those are done. Highlight these. Okay, and down here at the bottom, I'm going to have 1 right here. And I'm going to come across right here with it. See if we get them above that. Nope, I'm going to skip 1, my bad. Skip 1. Next to the green, I'm going to fill these in right here. Fill all these in. I'm going to cross with them. Flip these around so I can see. Right there. Okay, and then we'll do 1 less. And we'll do 3 right here. 2, 3. Okay, and there's that one. So I'm going to highlight these. Check them off. Okay, so the next color, I think it's all done in this. Nope, it ain't. Talking. I have the double plus. I mean, the double line plus, I guess. That's what I call it. I'm going to search for it right there. Pour these out. Some more green. Okay, we're going to fill these in. So at the top, we have 3. 1, 2, 3. Then we have 2 right here. 1, 2. And then we have 3. We're filling these in right here. Okay. And then right here, we have 1 and 2. And then 1 right there. And here's what I'm going to do. And we'll go down that line real quick because there's only 1 in that other square. So we're going to do 2 right here. And then 1 right here. And then I'm going to move this 1 second because there's only 1 right here in this next section. So I'm going to go ahead and get it. And then it will be highlighted when I get to that square. So I'm going to highlight these. These have been done, including that one. I'm going to check mark it. And now we're going to go back to the Y's. So pull these in back in the thing here. Pour y'all back in. Okay, so Y is the next color. And then 1, I have 2 1s, so I'm going to do the Y's first. Not a lot. Just pour a few out. Okay, so I have for the Y, I have 1 right here. And then goes down 3, fire truck. And then we do 3 more. 1. And that one right there. This one right here, that's 3. And then we're skipping 1 over here, so right there. And then let's see if I can shake these up. It goes underneath there, and we're only going to do 3 right here. And then we're just going to do 1. If I can get anybody to separate, there we go. 1 right here. And then my 2 1s go right there. Okay, so that's that color. Flip that out. And then my number 1s, I only have 2. I'm going to try to dig them out of the pot. So I'm going to highlight my Y's because they're done. Check mark it. And then I have to search for these 1s. I'm going to highlight them. I only have 2, so I'm going to stick my pen in my pot here. And that's 1. And then 2. So I get the flip there. Yep, okay. So there's your next grouping of 10. Okay, so hope y'all enjoyed the video. Like, subscribe, and comment. And I'll talk to y'all again soon. Bye.